Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Chase here at Rocky Mountain. Welcome to our 2026 Warm Weather Adventure Glove Buyer's Guide. Today, it's all about perforation, ventilation, airflow for those hot weather rides. I've got 5 really good options that are up here on the table, and we'll walk through and talk about each one briefly. And as we go through and we talk about it, I would love to hear your feedback. Remember that there are spotlight videos on all the gloves that are up here. So if you want to learn more about these, because I am going to be brief, make sure go to our website or go to Rocky Mountain YouTube channel, watch the spotlight videos I've done on these to learn more about them. But today is just to help give you a good idea of what is out there, what's available, and kind of steer you in a good direction as to which one might be best for you, whether that's based on the features, the price point, or all of the above. So let's dive into it. First glove up here is the MSR ADV Air Glove. Look, for less than 50 bucks, this thing is rad. You've got this knit fabric on the back of the hand, and you just look at it, you know it's gonna flow a lot of air. You've got a D30 knuckle protector, you've got some extra leather reinforcements on the outside of the hand, and then full grain leather palm with some perforation. What I like about the ADV Air Glove is that even though it's full grain leather, you still get a good feel on the controls. So if you like to do a little bit more aggressive riding like we tend to do on our rides, you're standing up, you're working, you just have a good feel on the controls. So again, for sub 50 bucks, ADV Air, this thing is solid. Then you have the La Sal from MSR. You're gonna go up not too much, a little over 20 bucks in price here, but you can see there's a pretty large jump in the protection that you get with the La Sal. You're full grain leather, and you got a lot more leather on this glove than you do the ADV Air. And you've also got a mixture of this mesh fabric here on the fingers to get more air going through there. You've got perforation on the back of the hand. You've also got it in the palm. Great knuckle protection. You've got an extra slider here on the outside of the palm with some extra padding there along the wrist. Full grain leather in the palm as well. Again, lots of perforation. If you like the ADV Air, but you want to bump up a little bit in protection, the La Sal is a great option. And again, not as good a feel as the first glove when it comes to the controls, but it's not too bad. Moving on, now you have what is I would call my sleeper pick. This is the Leatt 7.5 X-Flow or X-Flow 7.5, one of those 2 orders. They offer this in a short and a long cuff version. And what I enjoy so much about the Leatt is, one, I love the fit. Fits very, very well. I love how the fingers fit. Now keep in mind, we have our fit guarantee. No matter what glove you get, if you don't like how it fits, you can send it back to us in brand new unused condition. We'll give you free shipping on your first exchange to make sure you get the size and the fit that's gonna be best for you. I love the fit of this glove, but what I enjoy the most is their use of a material called Nano Grip in the palm. And you got a blend. You have Nano Grip for about half the palm, and then they have full leather with some padding at the palm and below. So if you do go down and you're sliding, you've got that leather there for abrasion resistance. You've got that padding, but the Nano Grip is a material that I absolutely love, and Leatt has been using it on their moto gloves for a while, and it's been my favorite material for an off-road glove. And what I like about it so much is the feel. Of all the gloves up here, if you want one that's gonna feel the most like an off-road glove when you're working the controls, this 7.5 would be it. And what's cool about this Nano Grip material is that they say it's actually 7.5 times, each strand is 7.5 times thinner than a strand of hair, which is, I don't know how they measure that, but they do. But what's great about it is not only do you get that great feel, but even if it gets wet, it still maintains a lot of its grip. X-Flow 7.5, this thing's killer. Now you have the Fox Bomber Pro Air. It's a newcomer to the warm weather glove lineup. Fox recently has launched a full lineup of adventure gear. The Bomber Pro Air is gonna kind of take it up one notch in the protection category. So you have goatskin leather with nylon mesh here on the back of the hand and the fingertips. That leather you can see has got perforation. Nice, large, hard knuckle protector there. In the palm, again, you've got that goatskin leather. But what's unique with the Bomber Pro Air is now you're seeing on the wrist and in certain areas the use of super fabric. And super fabric, from what I know, is the most abrasion resistant, durable fabric you're gonna see on adventure gear, period. And it's these little ceramic plates that are bonded to the material. And if you're going down, your super fabric is a nice material to have just to offer that extra protection if that were to happen, and just the durability factor. It is a CE certified glove as well. The only nitpick that I have with the Bomber Pro Air is they have these little pads in the palm, just right at the base of the fingers. To me, it just makes the glove feel a little bit thick and bulky to where I just don't have as much feel on the controls as you're gonna get with all the other gloves up here. But aside from that, it's solid. The fit on it, however, I will point out, it's the snuggest fitting of all that are up here. I wore a medium. I tried all these gloves on before I filmed this. The Fox was definitely the most snug fitting of all of them. Again, that's why we have our fit guarantee. Now, last glove up here is the Klim Aero Pro. This is going to be the most protective, feature-rich, ventilated glove that Klim is going to have to offer. Price on this, you're around 160 bucks. You're about 140 for that Bomber Pro Air. If I was going to be going for a ride and doing more highway miles, sitting down more on the bike, and I just wanted the most ventilated, protective glove, this is the one that I'm going to choose. Now, if I was going to be doing more aggressive riding, where we're standing up more, working the controls a lot, might not be my first choice, but looking at it, you can just see Klim's gone all out with this thing. They're using goat skin leather, and the leather that Klim uses, I don't know where they're getting this stuff, but it is by far the softest feeling leather of all the gloves that are up here. And it's honestly not even close. Klim's leather that they use is absolutely premium. It feels like this glove already has 100+ miles in it when you put it on for the first time. I love that. What I also love is the perforation on this. They call it their big bore, and for good reason. If you compare the size of the perforated holes in the leather on the entire back of the hand and in the palm, they are noticeably larger than anything else that is up here, and you just know that that thing is going to let a lot of air come through. They even have these little ram intakes on the first 3 fingers here to get more air going through there. And on top of that, the protection on this thing is second to none. Hard carbon fiber knuckle protector. You can see you've got palm protection, wrist protection. They use this ceramic print overlay. It's similar to super fabric, just their way of doing it for that extra abrasion resistance if you were to go down. But there is nothing they left out of the Aero Pro. You pay that premium price, but I'm telling you, for what it is, this thing is fantastic. Those are the 5 gloves that we have up here. If you have questions or comments about these, please leave those down below. We'll help to get those answered. To grab a set, click the link or head over to RockyMountainATVMC.com. We do have other ventilated glove options that weren't in this guide today. So again, if you have one, if you've used one in the past that you really like, if you've used one of the ones up here, please leave your feedback. That's going to help other riders out. We ship for free over $75. If you want to stay up to date on video spotlights and guides like this, get subscribed to our YouTube channel. I'm Chase, and we'll see you on the trails.